Alrighty, we are back. Let us see if... Let us see if the stream is actually capturing the game. Because we had this issue before where the game just doesn't want to get captured for whatever reason. So I have to like figure it out. And the game is in there. But let's see if you guys can hear it. And the game is in there. Alright, so we're starting a new career.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
I gotta pay very close attention to the live
Classified
stream.
information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
So we're gonna go with custom mail.
Please log in to access your profile.
We're gonna name him Volek, because he's volatile.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
I love the intro,
Confirm
dude.
pre-service
The way they do this is so cool. We're gonna go with Earthborn. We're an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. I love that.
Confirm psychological profile.
So this one I think is kind of dumb. This one just really is dumb. I don't know why people would choose it. Oh, what's your Commander Shepard known for? He's known for just surviving. Okay, but okay, that's not really anything. Here it is, you have War Hero, where you personally put yourself in danger and you held off an entire invasion by yourself. And then Ruthless, you wiped out an entire cell of enemies by sending people to their death. Like, these are so great. These are great heroes. And then you just have, well, you survived really, really well. It's like, that's not much of a accolade. If I was to do like a neutral one, what I would do is I would just say you've participated in many, many skirmishes, and every time the tide was about to turn, you would show up, turn the tides, and then leave. So you're not really like finishing the fight, you're not making decisions, you're just there to just turn the tide. That's how I would do it instead of the sole survivor route. We're going
Confirm
Ruthless.
military specialization.
So, I've been thinking about this. What is it that I wanted to do? And honestly, last time I streamed this, I did Vanguard and Infiltrator and Adept and Engineer. And last time I played the game, I did Sentinel. This was without me streaming it, just me playing by myself. I did Sentinel, and oh my god, it's the worst. I haven't done Soldier in a very long time. Let's do Soldier, because I want to wear like really, really heavy armor, and I want to use my assault rifle. And because I've beaten the game so many times, it gives me extra points to things, so we'll do, I guess, Singularity.
Confirm facial identification.
Yeah, we're gonna change our appearance a bit. Sure, we'll do this. Yeah, there we go. Is this a comb over? Nah, that looks so bad. Why does that look so bad? Yeah, that's that helmet hair, dude. That's balding. That's a bald man. That's what that is. This is really like the only good haircut I see in the game. Right. Facial structure. Okay, so we don't really have many options. That's fine. I always kind of forget how I want to do my character. Eyes are fine. We're good there. Where's the nose? I really hate this kind of nose, so we're gonna change that. My oh my, they really don't give you many options. That looks so bad. Yeah, we'll keep it like that. Dude's gonna look like a Vorcha by the end of this.
Profile reconstruction complete. Identification confirmed.
Yeah, we'll do hardcore. You know what? We'll just do insanity. Fuck it. Cool. Okay. Let's get it.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets. Learned to look out for himself.
He got most of his unit killed on Torfin.
He gets the job done, no matter what the cost.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Sort of the issue I have with this game is that it keeps flip-flopping where the subtitles go. So the subtitles will be either up on your forehead or the subtitles will be down by your chin. So there's no real good way for me to put my camera anywhere, for those of you who like to see me for whatever reason. That's one of the issues I have with Mass Effect. It's just the fact that it keeps flip-flopping the fucking subtitles. It's really annoying to me.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. The board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1,500K.
1,500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
That's enough. You're soldiers. Act like it.
Damn.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Great. You pissed the captain off, and now I'm going to pay for it.
Don't blame me. The Captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
So, just like that, the game starts. Now, as a soldier, we're going to have some issues, mostly with staying alive. What we're going to try to go for is we're going to try to go for this as quickly as we can, because gun damage in the game is not really much of a problem. And going down the soldier thing doesn't really help much either. All it does is increases how much HP we got. Which, as you could tell, assault training kind of already gives you that. Here you have all your timelines and history, which is really, really, really cool. So right around 2148, they discover Mars. Translations of the Protean data takes 1 whole year. And within this, so we go from 1 year translating the data to 5 years later, we're born. And then 3 years after that, Turians encounter us and the first counter war starts. And within that very short time span, you already have, within 20 fucking years, it's crazy, dude. Not even 20 years. So you do 2157 minus 2165. That is insane. You're looking at like an 8-year time period that humanity already establishes an issue with a Citadel, embassy. Batarians leave. And then you kind of get up to the current date, which is 2183. But besides that, you do 2154. This is kind of important. Mostly for all you lore dudes who like it. 2154 minus 2183. So yeah, Commander Shepard is almost 30. He is 29 years old. This is kind of like a big thing. The game doesn't really talk about it, but it is kind of a big thing, because here's this guy who's this amazingly accomplished soldier.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
Info's on a need-to-know basis, Presley. Just follow the orders you're given.
Understood, Commander.
So, of course, your character being 29 years old is the reason why your character looks as rugged as they're supposed to be. But it does make sense that an accomplished soldier would be that old. And I forgot how to disarm myself.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
How's it going, Forgotten Soldier? Yeah, it's been a while, buddy.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I'm a Marine, not some tourist on vacation.
It's more than just a tourist destination, isn't it, Shepard? Eden Prime is a symbol of your people. A perfect little world on the edges of your territory. Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Playing something new? Not really, no. It's just, I try to complete my playthroughs, because I hate leaving a playthrough unfinished. It bothers me, because I suffer this issue with Fallout a lot, because Fallout has this issue, where I'll play Fallout, and I'll have a goal in mind, and then I'll leave the character for like months, and then I'll come back, and I have no idea what the fuck I was doing, or where I was going. So now I'm like, just wandering around aimlessly. It's like as if I'm playing someone else's game. So I always try to complete my playthroughs, especially if I'm streaming them, just so that way people who watch, like yourself, can kind of like get the full story. But Mass Effect, I'd be in this 5 times on this YouTube channel alone. Like, you can probably look at my live streams and you'll see like I've got like 5 fucking characters I've beaten on. It's just I always stop with Mass Effect 2. And the reason why is because people don't really want to watch Mass Effect 2 for some reason, but they love to watch Mass Effect 1. I don't know why. I think the reason why is quite simple, is that Mass Effect 2 is where all your decisions come to fruition, so that requires more of an investment. Whereas if you're watching Mass Effect 1, you're watching my decisions. You're not like having to sit there and go, wait, what did he do? Blah, blah, blah. So I think that's the reason why a lot of people like watching Mass Effect 1 gameplay rather than Mass Effect 2. Me personally, I like Mass Effect 1 anyways. I like it more than 2 and 3, so...
Are you trying to scare me, Spectre?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Yeah, Fallout 4 is like my least favorite. I really hated that game. The reason why I hated Fallout 4 is because, like, you can't play the game and not base build, or else you're fucked. Literally, try to do a gameplay of Fallout 4, no base building, just be a wandering mercenary who just accepts quests and just goes to do things. You'll find out 2 things. 1, you're poor, because all the quests in the game only give you 100 caps, which is nothing. And 2, enemies are going to have amazing guns, and when you pick them up, it's absolute fucking dog shit. It is the worst fucking guns in the goddamn game. But when the enemy holds it, it's like a fucking nuke. And then when you pick it up, it's useless. It's all pipe guns. So the only way you can upgrade your guns and get really, really good gear is if you have a base. That's the reason why I hated Fallout 4. There was no such thing as like, oh, you just explore and you discover an amazing laser gun. Nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. It was all just based on what legendary shit you picked up. Like, the most fun I had was just base building because that's all the game has to offer. And I managed to find a legendary shotgun. It was a double barrel shotgun. And it had a legendary effect on it that made it do explosive damage. So every time I shot, it would just blow up. The problem is that it would insta-kill my character if I was point blank shooting somebody. But it would pretty much insta-kill anything in the game. So that's what I did. I just used all my settlements to mass research this gun, make it the best shotgun in the fucking world. And the game got boring, because the game was too easy, even on the higher difficulties. So that's the issue with Fallout 4. Base building is the only way to make money and the only way to get your guns, only way to do everything. There's even a guy who did a YouTube stream playthrough. It's like 60 fucking episodes where he just stayed in Sanctuary. So he literally exits the vault, goes to the first city, doesn't do the Minutemen quest, doesn't do any quest, just stays there and builds up a settlement, and he reaches like the max level in the game. He's not glitching or nothing. He's just building a settlement. And he's got the best gear, he's got the best everything. And it's like all he does is just sit there. Because Fallout 4 is a game that just sits there.
What else can you tell me?
It's one of the reasons I hated it.
This is big shit.
Ugh.
The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Suffice to say, though, I love Fallout. It's just, I really hated Fallout 4. Just because of that. And 76, I didn't buy it when it came out, but it was on the Xbox Game Pass, so I tried it out a little bit, like last year. And I only played it for like 3 hours, and I was bored to tears, and I saw that, like, there's this really weird thing you can do in Fallout 76 I don't understand. I don't understand the concept of it, but you can dispute and contest territory on the map. And all it does is it generates infinite waves of enemies at you. And then it alerts every player around you that they can now come over and shoot you. And they're not claiming the territory. They're just coming there just to kill you. So it's just a waste of resources. Like, literally, you have to invest resources into it. But you don't actually own the territory. Even if you clear the waves of enemies, you don't actually own it. And players will just come around in their power armor and just shoot you for no reason. And they don't even try to help you or nothing. And it's like, okay, what's the point of this game exactly? It's useless. It's dumb as fuck.
We can handle this on our own.
Unless something goes wrong.
There's more, Shepard. Nihilus isn't just here for the beacon. He's also here to evaluate you.
Since when do we answer to the Spectres?
You're smart enough to know how things work, Commander. The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
I was impressed when I studied the reports from Torfin. A grim business, but you got the job done. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
I don't like people making decisions about my future.
This isn't about you, Shepard. Humanity needs this. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Let's get it.
We got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission
We're
from
on,
Eden
like,
Prime, sir. You better see this.
We're on the highest difficulty, so I'm curious
Bring
how
it up
quick
on
I'm gonna
screen.
get killed. I'm gonna die in like 2 seconds, dude.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
There's like a piece of glass or something in my fucking
Everything
finger.
cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all.
Oh.
Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
Trying to like suck it out.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna die. We're gonna die in like 5 seconds, dude.
Engaging stealth systems.
Homie's betting 10. I think it's gonna be sooner than...
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
Got it, boss.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
Nihilus is on our side. He wants you in the Spectres, and he wants that beacon.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
Alright, here we go. This is going to...
drop point 2.
This is gonna be questionable, I'm telling you what.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Alright, let's whip out the assault rifle, because that's better. Alright.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
So yeah, one of the things that we're gonna do is cool, first aid kit, that's awesome. So we do have Caden Alenko here. He has decryption electronic, that's perfect. We're gonna need that. Richard, he's useless. He's not gonna really matter right now. But yeah, every Elder Scrolls is like different. Every Fallout game is kind of different. That being said, when it comes to the games, usually you'll end up playing the older games because they have different captures of game modes or captures of flavor. Like, Daggerfall is zero substance, just non-stop repeatable, same loop RPG gameplay. That's all it is. There's no real substance to it. There's only one main quest, no other quests besides that. It's just randomly generated shit. But it's fun. I've streamed it on the game. I've streamed it tons of times. I love the game. Okay. Take cover. No, there's one more on the mini-map somewhere. Alright, nope. Okay, that was better than I thought. We totally wiped it out.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
Yep, keep going.
Leave him. We need to finish the mission.
Aye, aye, sir.
Yeah, fuck him. If he wants a proper burial, he'll die like a proper soldier next time. Not the moment that combat starts. Ooh. I saw that. Yeah. Can I please use the cover? Jesus. Caden, good shot, my man. Damn.
A lot of bodies.
Damn, my companion just like sniped one of the fuckers with his
catch up
pistol.
with you at the
Oh
dig
my
site.
god. Although Caden is kind of wounded. Oh. Good deal, good deal. We're being cautious because, okay. Yeah, because I know I can get my ass cheeks clapped in like 5 seconds. Alright. But yeah, different Elder Scroll games have different flavors. Different Fallout games have different flavors. Like, I love Fallout 3. Fallout 3 is my favorite. And the reason why is because it feels apocalyptic. It's hard to survive. It's a difficult game. Fallout New Vegas, I didn't like it that much. You may see a pattern here. I just don't like society games. Because yeah, Fallout New Vegas, it's not hard to beat. It's very, very easy game, even on like one of the higher difficulty modes. It's cool they added armor types though, and like armor piercing bullets. And of course the enemies die.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
I need a status report, now.
Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
You abandoned them? It's such a dog shit thing to say to somebody.
You just left the rest of your unit behind to die?
We held our position as long as we could. The Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Lieutenant Alenko and I will take care of this.
Let me come with you, sir. The Geth slaughtered my unit. Give me a chance to get even.
She knows the area, Commander, and we could use the extra firepower.
Just don't forget who's in charge.
Understood, Commander. You give the orders and I'll follow them.
Move out.
So Ashley is one of the characters that I feel like zero sympathy for. And yeah, she's like really annoying. So don't ever feel bad for this woman. Don't ever do it. If you feel bad for her, trust me, it's because you don't know her. She's a fucking piece of shit. She is so garbage. Oh my god. Yeah, we got some equipment. We did get an armor mod. 1 HP per second. That's not bad. We also got some ammo. I like chemical rounds. I love me chemical rounds. Yeah, the reason why I don't like Ashley is quite simple. She's very contradictory. So she believes that like if you're like racist against aliens, okay, Ashley, you're gonna get your cheeks clapped, bro. Why am I... Oh, it's shift, not tab. My bad. Got him. Good job laying cover and fire. Got him. Ah, shit. Shoot him. Wow, my team is actually kicking ass. That was really good, team. Damn. Yeah, so what it is with Ashley is that, so the thing with her is that she hates people who are racist to aliens, and she hates humans that are, like, pro-humanity. She hates them. But at the same time, she's like racist as fuck to aliens, and at the same time, she thinks that humanity should put their interests first before other alien interests. So it's like, wait, huh? It's like, the best I could phrase it is like someone who's against slavery, but they believe that certain people based on their race should be enslaved. It's like, you make no sense. You're literally contradicting yourself. Now, later games, they kind of change her a bit, but the damage is done, in my opinion. I can't stand the bitch. I really can't stand this woman. She's annoying. Because she keeps riding this moral high horse while the whole time she's, like, contradicting herself.
This is the dig site.
She's really
was right
annoying.
Here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Let's get moving. Williams, where's the camp?
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
So yeah, Ashley Williams just bothers me. That's really all it is. Because I think people who are not logically consistent and they frequently are hypocritical, they really bother me, especially when they are like so gung-ho about their moral code and so gung-ho about their moral philosophy, but yet their whole philosophy is wrong.
They're still alive.
It's so weird.
What did the Geth do to them?
Cool, we leveled up. Where are you going, buddy? Yeah, fuck out of here. Wow, we missed all of that. Okay, so we took a little bit of damage, but not too bad. And since I regenerate 1 HP a second, we should be good. But yeah, that's what Ashley Williams does, is she'll sit here and go, "You're racist! You can't sit there and say that you support humanity interest above aliens and that we should sacrifice alien colonies if it means that, you know, human colonies will do better. That's racist." But then you'll ask Ashley, "Hey, look, 2 planets are about to be attacked. One of them is ours, one of them is alien." She'll say, "Oh, fuck the aliens all day, every day. Let's go with the humans." So she does this over and over again.
That door, it's closed. Security locks.
I could have sworn I just saw a crate somewhere. There it is. That's where the crate is. So that's what Ashley Williams does constantly. Constantly. Alright, cool. We got new guns. Oh. We even got new armor. Cool. I actually like that color scheme. That's actually pretty sick. Oh yeah. Cool shield boost. That's gonna help us a lot. Yeah, this increases all weapon damage, but this would just increase our assault rifle weapon, which we'll kind of go down both. Caden, we're going to go decryption and electronics. The reason why you go decryption and electronics is because this allows you to access crates that are locked. You need somebody who can open that shit up. If you don't have someone to open that shit up, you're not going to be able to get loot, you're not going to be able to get crates, goodies, all that thing. Like this here's easy decryption because you need a decryption guy. Yeah, the most I could say about Ashley Williams' character, though, is that it reminds me a lot of the Railroad from Fallout 4 that I just don't understand. Maybe someone could explain it to me, but like, here's the Railroad logic. We believe that synthetics are people, and the Institute is therefore conducting slavery. Okay? So therefore, we're going to destroy the only facility that creates synths, which effectively sterilizes them and makes it where the synths that you see today are the only synths that will ever exist ever in humanity's history. So when they die, that's it, they're gone. It's like, wait a minute, what?
Humans.
Like, that makes no sense.
Thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door.
Have I played this game before? Yeah, tons of times. That's why I'm just chilling.
Shed?
We hid here during the attack. They must have come here for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What's wrong with your assistant?
This is how you get free
Manuel has a brilliant
XP, baby.
mind, but he's always been a bit
We need
unstable.
to level up.
Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Here we go.
Good night, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh my god!
Boom.
What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
It was only a matter of time until he did something crazy and dangerous.
I love that.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp. We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Yeah, so when it comes to Mass Effect 1, I usually don't select all the dialogue options because some of them are redundant. And sometimes I just don't want to hear it, especially if the voice actor is particularly annoying. But really, I'm just picking it for the
Williams,
XP at
take
this
us to the
point.
spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Depending on the playthrough I'm having, I might or might not be totally completionist. I usually do like 80% of the game's content and then just kind of move on.
Saren. Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Eden Prime will never be the same again.
Oh good, whips out the sniper rifle. Perfect. We're on Insanity difficulty, by the way.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
So yeah, we're on the highest difficulty in the game. Who knows how bad that will be. I had an opportunity to shoot, but instead I decided to look at the thing. Got him. Oh god. I keep hitting tab. Nope. Back up. Got him. Yep, just like that. Alright, F is melee. Beautiful. That's all I need to know. And I just fucked that up.
Everybody stay calm out there. If we're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Nobody moves a muscle until we know who you are.
Nice going, Cole. I told you we should have stayed hidden.
It's okay. We're all on the same side here. We're just farmers. We've been hiding ever since that ship first showed up.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up.
Oh.
We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
If there's something you're not telling me...
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You greedy bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were running to check on your merchandise.
No, it's not like that. I just knew there were some packages here, something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
I'm only gonna ask this once. Think long and hard before you lie to me again. Are you sure all you've got is one lousy pistol?
Wait, I just remembered. I just had it in my pocket. You might as well take that too. That's everything, really.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
Yep.
Would you rather be a snitch or a corpse?
Powell. His name's Powell.
That was
no
quick.
honor among thieves.
Yep.
That's all I know, really. So let's try to keep things friendly from here on in, okay?
I have to go.
Good luck.
Cool.
We're just a small farming colony. Why did they attack us?
So here's where, again, you need electronics to open this. Thankfully, because of Caden, we can open it. Boom, we got medium armor. That could be better. Not exactly sure. We'll find out, though. Yeah, we got this really good pistol upgrade. That's really nice. Really, really nice. Okay, this gives you better damage protection, but less shields. I'll take that. Yeah, look at that. That looks so sick compared to the other one. Loot in this game is a little RNG, as far as I remember. As far as I remember. I need to clarify that, like, loud and proud. Remember is the key word here. Because this game does have some weirdness to it. Bro, it was perfect hostility. Motherfuckers were smuggling military equipment, and now look.
Commander.
Now we're under a military engagement, and the troopers had no grenades to defend themselves. Yeah, this is one of the moments they changed in the remastered version. In the original version, there's a fire here, and you can't access that unless you shoot a fire extinguisher. They got rid of that, so now you could just walk right on up. His blood is blue.
A Turian? You know him?
He's a Spectre. He was with us on the normal.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Immediate gun draw.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
I like the way you hid behind those crates during the fight. Really helped us out. Thanks a lot.
Me? But I'm just a dock worker. I don't even have a weapon. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were two Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
One of the things is that when I was going to stream tonight, I was stuck between streaming Fallout New Vegas or streaming this. And seeing as how I don't really like Fallout New Vegas that much, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do Mass Effect. Fallout New Vegas is good, and I do go back to playing it, But the problem is that the game crashes randomly. Like, I'm not joking, like, we're just playing, and all of a sudden, the window just closes. And it pisses me off to no end, especially when I lose progress. It just pisses me off. I don't know why Fallout New Vegas does it, because Fallout 3 runs fine. Literally no issues.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
You ditch work. Then you cower back here and do nothing while the Geth butcher everyone else.
I don't even have a gun. What was I supposed to do? Run out there and die? I couldn't save them. Nobody could. It was horrible.
I love on how he says he couldn't do anything because he doesn't have a gun, but then we're about to expose he actually did have stuff.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks.
Yeah.
For the smuggling ring.
I love that. Beautiful writing.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Hand over those grenades. Now.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
Too many people died here for you to start jerking me around.
Damn, whips out the shotgun.
Okay, alright.
Damn.
There was something else. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
That's what I mean, is that the motherfucker is like, oh, I couldn't do anything to help the people. I didn't have a gun on me. And then he whips out a pair of grenades, and then he shows that he's got experimental grenades on top of it. Oh god, this gun's a triple burst. Ooh, shit. What did I just press? Oh god. Thank you for shooting that. Yeah, the smugglers are always hiding some shit. He's like, I couldn't do anything, but meanwhile I had a pack of grenades that could have, you know, maybe saved 1 or 2 people's lives. And also, you know, we don't have weapons, but we do have a bunch of fucking experimental pistols. Got him. God damn, this thing's inaccurate as fuck. Oop. Got it. Sheesh. Yep, there it is. Come on, stick your head out, motherfucker. I see you right there, dude. Into the breach, we just meleeed him. Oh my god, we lost all of our shields. fucking gun, dude. I really hate the triple burst. I really do. This gun is like pissing me off. Oh, thanks for staying though, Forgotten Man. He just punched it, and it just dies immediately. But yeah, thanks for coming, Forgotten Man. I hope you have a good night, man. Oh shit, that was funny. Oh yeah, I think we leveled up. No, we didn't. Okay, I was just making shit up. Fuck it, we didn't level up at all. Something that they were supposed to do in the game.
Accept the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Something they were supposed to do in the game was they were supposed to make it where Saren, this character here, becomes more mechanical as the game progresses. And for some reason, the remastered version, they didn't do that. They didn't change his character design. I don't know why they didn't. But that was supposed to be the thing, is that he looks normal. But then as the game goes on, he starts having like cybernetic eyes, cybernetic arms, cybernetic tubes connecting to his head. Like he's supposed to get more robotic as the game goes on. That's what the developers wanted. But there was limitations with the game, obviously. And here we go. We gotta disarm
Demolition
every bomb.
charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Yep, sniper time. Damn, he's still standing after all that? Ooh, this is really not good. Alright, that was cool. There we go. What the fuck is this? Oh, shit. I shot his hand. Yeah, I shot his hand through the shield. That was great. That was awesome. We gotta go in, go in, go in, go in. Yeah, we have only 3 minutes left. We gotta disarm all this shit. That was close. Okay, got it. Last charge. Whew. Oh, we got Quarian armor now. Sweet. There's like 2 crates in this area that most people don't realize. I don't blame them for not realizing it. And here comes the reason why I use the shotgun. Yep, knocked them on their ass. Yeah, the pistol is a fucking hand cannon, dude. If you ever want like an easy game, just use the pistol. It's super accurate, hits like a fucking cannon. It's really amazing gun. It really is. Where's that crate? There it is. And it also is pretty fast fire rate. This is true for all the Mass Effect games. Literally Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, the pistol is so strong, it's devastating. Like, who needs a sniper rifle? You could just use this thing. It's accurate as hell. There we go. Wasn't there? No, there's nothing here. Okay. See, there's a crate right over there. There's a lot of goodies on level 1 that people really kind of don't utilize. Now, I get it, the game's easy already. You really don't need all the gear. But me, personally, I rather have all the gear, especially if I'm playing on, like, the higher difficulties, where things could get crazy. Oh, cool, we have a new sniper rifle. Let's test out the hammer. Okay, alright. The hammer is a triple burst. Alright, that's not bad. Alright, we already got that. Beautiful, okay. You look at all the destruction. Just like that, we completed mission 1. Now we're going to be on the Citadel. This is where the game kind of slows down by a lot. It's one of the reasons why I think the game sets you up for failure.
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
No, don't touch him! Too dangerous!
Such beautiful details.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
Oh yeah, this is more time to bully Ashley Williams. Here we go. She needs to be bullied.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it.
Yes.
You had to push me out of the way.
Yes, you were careless.
I expect better of my people, Williams. You endangered our entire mission.
Yeah, feel bad, woman.
Don't be so hard on her, Commander. We have no idea if that's what actually set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I don't suppose it occurred to you that Eden Prime has medical facilities?
Listen, you're better off in this infirmary than in any hospital on Eden Prime. Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I'll live.
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
The Council can kiss my ass. I won't let them blame me for losing the beacon. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He didn't come to Eden Prime because he hates humans.
You're right. Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know
Bless
why.
me. Oof.
But it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
They'll think I'm crazy.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
When have they ever done anything for humanity?
If we expose Saren as a traitor, the Council will revoke his Spectre status. I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Just like that. So the normal way this game progresses is you talk to your companions in between every mission, and then they have new dialogue for you.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
With Ashley Williams, I'm not going to invest any time in her because, well, she bothers me. She bothers me to the nth degree. She's very annoying.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
I do love the futuristic but realistic depiction of space combat in this game. This game depicts it in a very boring manner, which is that you would actually never see a window. You would instead just keep seeing screens that don't show you what's outside. Instead, it just kind of like tells you a bunch of numbers and shit like that. Very realistic.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Alrighty. Did we level up? No, we did not. This is where the game gets very, very boring very quickly. So this is where you can pick up a side quest to go to certain stations around the galaxy. One of the things I really love about the lore here, humanity's only been around for about 25 years in the Council. Already they have an embassy. Already they're almost there to getting a 4th seat on the Council. They're very powerful. But one of the cool lore things that they don't really hark on too much, but it is in one of the codexes here. Right here is that humans are given access to the Citadel, right? Just, you know, a mere 8 years after their incident with Shang-Chi. And immediately the Council says, oh, you humans want planets to colonize? Well, you can colonize these planets here. And the point is that humanity just fought a war that only lasted like, what, a week or so, or a month, against the Turians. The Turians, on Shang-Chi, mind you, the Turians are the military branch of the Council. They have the biggest fleet, the biggest army. They're the guys, the big top dogs. For over like 1,000 years, they've been the main protectors of the Citadel. Well, humanity comes in, newcomers, and they actually fought them to a standstill. Not a victory, not a defeat, but a standstill. And the Turians, they kind of are a little weird about it. They're like, on one hand, we respect you for being good warriors. On the other hand, we're a little alarmed by the fact that you just started going across the galaxy and already you beat our forces to a standstill. So the Council does something that's very genius, very, very smart. They say, okay, we need to beat the new dogs down. We need to pummel humanity and weaken them without actually doing it ourselves. So they give you a bunch of planets to colonize, but every planet is on the border. And they tell you, oh yeah, this is on the border. You should go live here. But just know that there might be some hostilities around there. And then it triggers a huge amount of wars. You have the Skillian Blitz, slaver attacks, all sorts of shit. Where all these warlords and slavers and mercenary groups send in formidable forces of cruisers, frigates, flying in on these planets and attacking these colonies. And here's the problem. Humanity actually won. We actually beat them all out. We beat them all. We wiped them out. And now the Citadel's sitting there like, what? Humanity just beat our military to a standstill. And then they just beat our enemies to death. Yeah, what are we gonna do about this? So the Citadel doesn't really know what to do with humanity. They're like, okay, nothing is working, and humanity is still getting stronger. They're expanding. So it's one of those beautiful lore things that's actually pretty realistic. It's like, how do you deal with someone who's a threat, but they're not really a threat? Well, you do it through proxy wars. You do it through manipulation of treaties. But then what happens when they still beat your ass and that? It's like, well, shit, now you're fucked. Now you're like, now it's not a good thing. Okay, I thought I saw something for me to interact with. But I really do like the lore setup in the game. I like on how Mass Effect is a very chill game. Like, you could just play the game and not know any of this lore exposition. You just play the game for the shooter aspect. Cool. It's a game design philosophy that I believe in. You should be able just to play the game, and you might question a few things like, hey, why is it that people keep saying my character is young? Or my character is a new species? And then you literally just hit here, go to your codex, and then you read a bit of the history. But you don't have to. There's no obligation on your part to research the game. None whatsoever. And I think that's what makes this game really beautiful.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the C-Sec investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you came up empty.
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Like, again, this is something too that's kind of interesting, is that when you play the game, you may say, wait, do all aliens know English? No. In fact, not all humans know English. So why is it that everyone speaks to each other with no issues and it sounds like English? It's because everyone has VI. It's like a program chip near their ears. And the program chip is automatically updated. And it's through your Omni tool. Omni tool is like your little robot app device. And it's automatically programmed with a translation, real-life translation device. So that's one of those things about the game that's really cool is, again, it's like, you can just mind-numbingly play the game and just have fun.
The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanna are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
Interesting dialogue. Yeah, the Han are pushing really hard because they're the ones who formed the galactic currency. They're the international bankers. And they fund most of the council's projects, so they feel like they're entitled to a seat. Humanity, we're just strong. Really, really strong.
Already started. Come on.
So, of course, the Volus are a little pissed.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures, just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
You can expect me to kill you the next time we meet.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
I'm going to talk about the Turian Society pretty soon here and how I made my own
The Council
stuff.
has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
I thought you said he was a drunken loser.
Couldn't hurt to go talk to him. Just be careful. I wouldn't call him reliable.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the Ambassador's office if you need anything else.
So the Turians have a unique society that I've never seen any fiction universe do it the same way. Which is that the Turian society is based off of your citizenship is based on your military contributions. So they're a society completely dictated by civil service. Civil service is things like, do you mop the streets? Do you go out there sweeping the snow just for the betterment of society? Stuff like that. That is civil service. Every person's allotted labor hours that they must do for community service. Stuff like that. And depending what your service was in the military determines what sort of citizenship you're allowed in the Turian government. So if you want like full normal citizen rights and freedoms, you would have to be pretty high up there.
That guy's up to something.
What guy?
The one over by the Keeper.
We're going to go back to the embassies real quick. So because of that, I decided to make a fantasy civilization called Theocratia, where your citizenship level and the amount of liberties you're allowed is dictated exactly by that. How high of a priest you are. How devoted are you to the church? It's a very interesting concept, and I love to play around with it. Like, you start off as a...
I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
5 times? Why? What do they want?
Welcome. I am Naelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Naelina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
If I have time, I'll speak with her.
Well, don't wait too long. I wouldn't want you to miss this opportunity. She'll be waiting upstairs if you choose to go.
So, the consort is sort of like a therapist, doctor, philosopher, artist, and prostitute all at once.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Yeah, see, Ashley's really racist.
Well, they've built themselves quite the lake. Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it.
Sure is peaceful here.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you. You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
That's the same voice actor, I think, of Magma from X-Men Legends. Yeah, I think it is.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
I don't like people spying on me.
I apologize, Commander. I make it my business to know when important people arrive on the station. Many of them become clients. But that is not why I asked you here. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Get to the point.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
I don't make any promises, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Commander. That is all I can ask. Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
Yeah, as you could tell, she's
Now
very
I must
manipulative.
ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
But this is ideally what the Asari strive to be in their life, is this diplomatically well-connected individual who's connected to everybody, who's anybody, really.
I'm a little nervous.
That's understandable. Many are a little unsure what to expect their first time.
And Shaira is very manipulative, as you can tell. She's very good at, one, using body manipulation, getting very intimate with people. But she's also very good at mind reading people, just understanding what it is that they're kind of wanting to hear. Sort of like someone who says, oh, give me the palm of your hand and I'll read your future. Like, she's like that. She's really good at just looking at you and knowing, oh, okay, you want to hear a bunch of soothing things that really don't mean anything.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
Please take time to examine.
Yeah, just show me your goods.
Oh,
dude.
this one is pleased to.
Upgrades, incendiary, no.
Show me your items.
Oh, this.
So we got Firestorm. Yeah, it's quite a bit of damage. Phoenix armor, this is pretty sick. It's not really that good stat-wise, to be honest, which is kind of funny. Serta license, yeah. As you can see, we don't really have much sell value. Which is fine anyways, because we're not really worried about selling. So now that we have 2 quests in the same area, we could get both of them done at the same time. Saves us a lot of effort. And we're going to immediately duck. As you can see, living enemies are a little bit trickier than... Oh, Caden, you dingus. Fuck. He had a shotgun. I didn't realize it. He shot my health in 2 hits.
That's him.
Okay, I just got wiped. I just got wiped. I'm reading a comment real quick. Caden throws ass. Are you serious? He's not taking any damage? Why is he not taking any damage? Why the hell is he not taking damage?
That's him.
Oh my god, Caden, get your fucking head out of the way, dude. Caden, throw him. Thank you. Got him. Good. Good, good, good. Fuck him up. Fuck him up. There we go.
Those were Saren's men.
I forgot how you holster a gun.
I see why this place is so popular. It's got quite the, view.
Hey, Lieutenant, put your tongue back in your mouth before you trip on it.
Well, well, well. I see there are some things in the galaxy that are very much worth preserving. Very interesting design. We'll just say that.
Commander, what do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
Because she rejected me! Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet!
Some general. What kind of example are you to your troops?
The troops can kiss my leathery backside. All I wanted was to retire and be with her. Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Never let the enemy see your weakness. You know that, General.
Enemies? The one place I always felt at peace was with her. But now, so you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort, even if she won't have me back.
Now get up and get moving, General.
All right. I'll go to her, after I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an Elcor diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
Why can't you tell him yourself?
Well, the last time he saw me, I was disparaging his ancestors and shouting his secrets in public. Take this datapad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Elcor.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an Elcor diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand women, Caden.
Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here.
Hell
this
yeah.
is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
I love that, dude. I love Rex. Rex is awesome.
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
What did that other Krogan want? Rex?
Personal matter.
Not real chatty, is he?
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club.
I love Krogans, man. Any Krogan, I automatically love them.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake of my life.
I'm looking for a C-Sec officer, a Turian named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the Captain let you in on his big secret?
Just tell me where Garrus is before this gets ugly.
But it's all related, don't you see? The Captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
I got business here, but not with you.
Yeah, one of the things that's very fascinating about Harkin.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing.
Is that Harkin is one of those humans that you can see a lot of parallels between him and Captain Anderson. On one hand, he's like, oh, Captain Anderson was the first human Spectre and he blew it. Well, Harkin, you were like the first CSEC human officer and you blew it.
Is that really?
So it's stuff like that where it's like,
I don't sell this model.
you can see the parallels. Yeah, you can see the parallels. The only difference is that, you know, Harkin blew it because he's fucking lazy and corrupt as shit. Whereas Anderson blew it because, well, he was set up on an impossible mission where the colony was doomed to get nuked because Saren decided to sabotage a reactor for no fucking reason, just to sabotage.
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
No promises. But if I find anything relating to your case, I'll inform you.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
How can they keep tabs on all of this? Presidia may as well be on another planet.
There is definitely a gap between their presentation and what's here. Tracking arrivals must be a nightmare.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
No wonder the Council treats us like outsiders. We'd be just another drop in a bucket they already can't carry.
They must figure us for one more gang of F&Gs looking for a handout.
I doubt it's personal. It's gotta be a balancing act, like every other government.
All right, secure the chatter. We're all FNGs here, but we don't need to make it obvious.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Yeah, whenever you see an examine thing, this is how you get codex entries. And that just leveled us up. Yes, sir. We just unlocked first aid. This increases your squad healing. We're right there. Ugh, we're so close. Alright, Caden, my boy. Ashley Williams. Ashley Williams. Alright, so this is the Flux. This is a casino place. Don't care about that. CSEC Academy, we're going to go there pretty shortly. First, we're going here to Doc Mitchell's place. And we're going to get Garrus.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now, if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you? Let her go.
Boom, headshot. Please don't tell me my guy whips out a sniper rifle. And he does. Alright, cool. Alright, well, that was something. Was it R? Was it... No.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
Why were they threatening you? Who do they work for?
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
What else can you tell me about the Quarian?
I'm not sure. Like I said, she wanted to trade information for a place to hide. She didn't... Wait a minute. Geth. Her information had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There's no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
Welcome aboard,
Hell
Garrus.
yeah.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
So we're gonna bring Kaidan and Garrus. One of the big things is that Garrus is a infiltrator. Being an infiltrator, he has decryption and dampening, and he does have electronics. The only issue is that he doesn't unlock electronics for way later. So with Garrus, that's kind of what you have to deal with. Now, the big difference between an infiltrator and a Turian agent is that instead of being good with sniper rifles and pistols, he's good with sniper rifles and assault rifles. That's what makes his class so interesting and so unique. I wonder if there's a way in this game where I could take these unique classes and play them, because I think that would be really, really, really cool. I would like that a lot. I would like to do a modded playthrough of the game and play as possibly a Turian agent, possibly something else. Like that could be interesting. So CSEC Academy is right down here. Oh.
Don't kid yourself. It's even bigger than it looks.
How would you know?
I got a tour. One of 500 to see the Ascension from the inside out.
Really?
This is CSEC Academy. Extranet terminal. This is how people access the interwebs. You can tell I may have played this game a little bit too much, Because I know where everything is. Yeah, there's like not a nook or a cranny.
In light of the recent
that I didn't
attack
know
on
about.
Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
I'm messaging an artist who's drawing for me because I commissioned artwork. What it is that this artist just sent me a sketch because I paid like a lot of money. By a lot of money, I mean like $75. And she sent me her sketch so far of what it is that I want. And I'm like close, very close. But this is what I want changed. This is my boy Rex.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
I'm going after Fist. I don't want you getting in my way.
Huh. Now I recognize you. Commander Shepard from the Alliance. Heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
I think we're gonna get along just fine, Rex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
Sweet. So the issue we're gonna have is, yeah, see, Rex is a battle master. Battle master, as I said, is like a vanguard, but the only difference is that instead of pistols and shotguns, it's assault rifles and shotguns. And he has more, he has different abilities slightly. So human vanguard, I don't think they get fitness, they get something else. And also they start off with throw that upgrades to warp. And they don't get stasis, they get pull. Pull is a very different ability entirely. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna max this bitch out so we can get war throw. Nope, guess not. Cool. And then let me see what my artist has messaged me about. Cool, she's gonna make some changes to the artwork and then we'll see where that's at. God damn it, I keep hitting that button. But yeah, this is the CSEC Academy. Over here you'll pick up a few quests. I don't know why I'm not chatting with my companions. Is there a reason why? Is there a button that I'm not pressing? Use a spacebar. Yeah, so why am I not talking to my allies? Holster weapons is H. Okay, that's good to know. No, it should be that you should be able to talk to your companions and ask them some things. Blue Solarians. You'll never see this ever again in the games, by the way. So Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, you'll never see blue Solarians ever fucking again. This is literally the only part.
Okay, Jalid. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorman, he's threatened you?
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me.
Okay. So the officer hasn't spawned yet. I think it's because I gotta do this one mission. Fuck. I forgot. Yeah, you have to do the, Okay. Easy fix. You gotta do the mission, and then you'll, unlock the little side quest.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
We're gonna also change the equipment on Rex. Didn't we unlock a Krogan armor? We did, but he is not good enough to wear it. Well. That is a problem. Okay. Well, you, on the other hand... Yeah, so even though this is considered the wards, this is considered like the upper class wards. This is not like the actual poor people where they actually reside. This is where all the rich people reside, and they call it the wards, the ghetto ass area. And as you can see, there still is crime. It's just, it's not nearly to the same extent.
Best place on this. Is that really?
We're not doing Conrad. I don't give a shit about him. He's annoying. One thing as well that I find very interesting is how many Krogan you'll find in the game. It's so goddamn many.
Fist had a good thing going here. Too bad he got me.
If you feel lucky, we should visit the casino over in Flux. Looks like it's shut down.
Fist.
Yeah, we're gonna need our gun. Disintegrated. Okay. Alright, so he's being tickled. There we go. Yes. I love disintegrating people, dude.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
I just killed 50 bodyguards to get in here. What do you think I'll do to you?
Screw Fist. He doesn't pay us enough for this.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
I love that. Alright, so let's get the gear. Oh my god. Take all.
Why do I have to do everything myself?
Ooh.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Tell me where the Quarian is, and I won't have to shoot you in the kneecaps.
She's not here, I don't know where she is, that's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait, I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here, said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Tell me where that meeting is before I blow your lying head off.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
Boom!
What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
A lot of people died because of him. He had it coming. Now let's move. We have to save that Quarian.
Cool, so we just got better radioactive rounds. So we got 4 minutes to quickly do this. Go, 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 go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah, eat shit, motherfucker. He blew my shields off with his fucking shotgun. What an asshole. Using a shotgun on me. What a fucking dick. He was gonna two-tap my ass. Here we are. We're here.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Oh, yeah. Boom. What the fuck? Dude, this gun is jammed. They really jammed my gun up really badly.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
That was bad. That was really, really bad. they jammed my assault rifle so bad that I was waiting for it, and after 30 seconds, it's still jammed. I don't know what they hit me with, but they hit me with something really bad. Ooh. This is insanity difficulty, so I'm not getting one shot like I would in Mass Effect 2 or Mass Effect 3, but if enemy abilities are that long and enduring, you might be seeing me switching guns quite often. It's like, wow, you jammed my gun for 3 minutes. Switching to another gun, jams that one. Well, switching to this.
You've got proof Saren is working with the Geth.
Oh, man.
Hand it over.
Not so fast. Who are you?
I don't have time for questions. I need the evidence you have against Saren.
I guess I owe you. But not out here in the open. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many...
I just show up with 3 fucking aliens.
Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Literally 3 aliens. Oh my god. To make things better, the Quarian is the rarest kind of alien you'll ever run across, and a Krogan is almost as rare as a Quarian. So, I can't imagine what the ambassador's thinking in his fucking head. He's like, what the hell is this?
This Quarian can help us bring down Saren. I would have told you that if you hadn't jumped down my throat.
I apologize, Commander. This whole thing with Saren has me a bit on edge. Maybe we should just start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Where's the proof you promised?
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to
This is how we get
memory
more
core?
XP is by asking
My people
questions.
created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The thing is that Mass Effect says that there's actually more species in the game than what you actually are exposed to. And that's what Mass Effect 2 was all about. You meet new species that exist in the Terminus system, but they're everywhere. And how many? I'm not really sure, but it's a lot. Like, one of them's even a digital race. A race that literally, the only way to save themselves was to literally digitalize themselves and put themselves on a spaceship. And that's how they live. And the Citadel has barred all access from anyone ever trying to attempt to mess with them, because their ship is fully automated. Everything's automated because everyone is digitalized. So there's a ship literally docked somewhere on the Citadel, and it's just digital information of an entire species. And they're still alive, but digitally, and there's no technology that could, like, give them human form again, which is very interesting. But you'll never encounter them in the video games. You'll only uncover them through data modules, codexes, and you'll also uncover them through developer commentary, which I think is really interesting and really cool. It's kind of like how if I had a game set in Europe, do you think I'm going to run across every type of European? Like, do you think that if I'm in United Kingdoms, do you think I'm going to run into a Welshman, oh god, what was the term? A Cockney person? Do you think I'm going to run into, like, all sorts of different variations of the people in UK? Do you really think I'm going to run into that all within, like, a small area? No. So it's very interesting that Mass Effect does that.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life, and they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
They won't believe you anyway. Just keep them out of this.
We have to tell them. Even if they don't believe anything else, this proves Saren is a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her, the Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
She looks more skin tight in this game than she does in Mass Effect 2.
Get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Cool.
My first CSEC posting was here on the Presidium. Mostly for show, not much crime up here. It never gets dark here. They keep the artificial sunlight on at all times.
Huh. I get the feeling they're not used to seeing Krogan walking around up here. I could use a snack. Think there's any fish out in that lake?
So we're going to turn in the quest, Shaira. So we're going to go to this L-Core. This is the L-Core.
I understand what
and,
you're saying, but these allegations are very serious. I can't just...
This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence.
So this is the L-Core we got to talk to, whose secrets got leaked. But this is the L-Core and Volus embassy. They have to share an embassy. No other species shares an embassy except for these two.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
I've come to talk to you about your little problem.
Curious. What do you know about the consort and her relationship to me?
It was a Turian named Septimus who found out your secret.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Here, this should be proof enough for you.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Just make sure you leave Shaira out of it from now on.
Agreed, most assuredly. It is clear that the consort was blameless. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
So long.
Farewell, human. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Apologetic. Do not listen to my Volus compatriot. It was a good thing you did, regardless of your intentions.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let these guys explain their government to you. I love them.
Greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
So keep that in mind. They're like elephants. They're small, tight-knit. They don't like to colonize the galaxy because they'd rather stay with someone that's familiar. They don't want to experience a lot of changes or drastic situations. So to them, if you increase the taxes from 5% to 8%, they're going to like struggle. They're going to be like, whoa, whoa there. Likewise, with their life, they're very slow.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
So the Elcor are used to a very high gravity planet. The type of gravity that would crush a human. And as such, when they go to war, they usually have elite troops who have shoulder-mounted fucking cannons. And they're basically heavy infantry. They're like walking tanks. So you can imagine how deadly they would be in combat. They're just amazing. But of course the issue is that they're very slow and they're very limited in number. And they're not used to the fast-pacedness of warfare. So that's one of the cool things about the Elcor. I would love to see it in game. Show them like actually fighting and kicking ass. I think that'd be really cool. Seeing them have like giant like mounted artillery packs. And people are like, what's that? And he'll be like, enthusiastically, this is my sniper rifle. It's like a big fuck off cannon.
Earth Clan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Yeah, this guy's pissed.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
So suffice to say, these two are like polar opposites.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
So, suffice to say, the Volus are... One day they're capitalist, tomorrow they'll be communist. Then the day after that, they'll be spiritualist. Then the day after that, they'll be legalist. They are constantly changing, constantly shifting around. Their groups are very fluctuating from small to large to small again to 6 different groups to now 1 group. They're constantly changing. But the thing is that they're physically inept. So they usually result around other people doing work for them. And this is the issue with the Volus, is that they're actually a vassal. They're actually a tributary to the Turian government. And they did so willingly. So here it is, the Citadel, the Council outlaws slavery. But the Volus still practice slavery, and in a sense, their whole planet is vassalized by the Turian government. So why is that allowed? Because the Turians are the biggest fleet in the goddamn galaxy. What's the council gonna do? They're gonna jeopardize themselves?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
So suffice to say, one of the big issues with the Volus is that they only have 1 dreadnought ship. And their fleet is very, 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 very small. By small, I mean like their fleet is literally like... It's just 1 fleet and it's just a few ships.
Excuse me,
That's
Commander
it.
Shepard.
Like we're
Could you
talking like
spare a
10
moment of your
ships
time?
and that's it. And most of their work is of course given to the Turians.
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
A lot of people want my help these days. What makes you special?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
We'll look into it.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there.
The expensive
Thank you for your
bar.
time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
I usually side with this guy, but this time, you know what? I'm feeling like an asshole. We're gonna fuck this guy over. We're gonna come back and tell him, no, you don't get a wife. That's not military issued, okay, dude?
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
You can cut the red tape for a grieving husband. I want you to release the body of Nerali Bhatia.
Commander, nothing would make me happier. I'm afraid, though, that it's not quite that simple. Serviceman Nerali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
I don't care how badly the Geth mangled the body. It's the husband's right to claim her.
We are not holding Nerali Bhatia's body out of discretion. We are, frankly, holding the body for research. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
I'll tell Samesh. Next time you cut up a dead soldier, at least tell her husband the truth.
That was just the reaction we were hoping to avoid, Commander. But if you think it will help, tell Mr. Bhatia the truth. Perhaps he will understand. Please let me know if you have any other questions.
Tranquil, calm.
Hello again, Commander. Can I help you?
You've got to have a lot of bodies. Can't you release one?
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few were in good enough condition to study. Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample size.
How long do you think the research is going to take?
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah, so I think that's very fascinating. Obviously, real-world stuff, we usually have this issue all the time. Like, maybe a troop got disintegrated, like literally cut in half, and we're like, hold on a minute. We can't just release the body here. What the hell did so-and-so person use to attack you with? And then we find out it's like a thermite charge or some bullshit. Something that we obviously know about, but we need to know, like, hey, what happened? And it could be like an instruction manual or some shit like that.
Hello, Commander. Has any progress been made with Mr. Bosker? Will he return my wife's body?
They're running medical studies on Norelli. That's why they won't release the body.
Tests? They're holding my wife's body for tests? My wife served the Alliance faithfully. She gave her life for humanity. And this is how they repay her.
Samesh, right now more people are going to die unless the military runs those tests.
This isn't about them. This is about my wife, the woman the military killed.
This is war. People die. If you want to keep that to a minimum, let them run those tests.
You think I've not given enough? Don't speak to me of duty. My wife is dead. I just want her to come home. I miss her so much. Let them run their tests. Let my wife save lives so that others are spared the loss I feel today. Goodbye. Thank you for finding me answers.
Perfect. We just absolutely brutalized a poor husband, and the game is like, congratulations. I love it. Yeah. The game's like, good job, you just traumatized a husband who's grieving. Good job. Good job. Oh, cool. We just got all these things. Sweet. So now we can wear heavy armor. I like heavy armor. It's one of the better armors in the game. Heavy armor is really cool too. It looks really flashy. But if you play as like Adept or Engineer or Sentinel, they cannot wear medium armor. They can only wear light. So that's why I like playing Vanguard or Infiltrator, because they can wear medium armor. So medium armor looks like this. It looks a little bit more bulky. Light armor looks really weird. It looks like a wetsuit.
Yeah, ever since Fist took over, I don't go anymore. Seems like all the best.
So like by wetsuit, I mean like it literally just looks like a thin rubber suit.
That's right. It was a long time ago, though. I barely remember it. What drew you back to this?
I get the feeling they're not used to seeing Krogan walking around up here.
We're about to seduce Shiara.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
Whenever it comes to the romance scenes, it might shut my stream off because it might detect slight nudity. There is no nudity. It's just simply like one little like butt crack or whatever, or butt dimple, and YouTube's like, whoa, 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 dude, whoa, and it shuts that shit down. So I'm just letting you guys know. If it does, that's fine. You're not missing anything.
I can't spend gratitude.
I would not dream of letting you go without payment. I do not make a habit of incurring debts. These credits will cover your expenses. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
What are you offering me?
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see your skin, tough as the scales on any Turian, unyielding, a wall between you and everyone else, but it protects you, makes you strong. You never hide your strength either. It serves you well, terrifies your foes. Few will dare to stand against you. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
Thanks, I guess.
Close your eyes and relax, Commander.
Hell yeah. My homie's getting that. He's slamming it. I don't know why they always depict romance like very, very sensually like this. To me personally, it's not like that. I just don't know why they do that. It's very like, oh, let's just rub our bodies. It's like, no, that
with the Alcor
no.
ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength.
Yeah, so Sha'ira here becomes madly in love with you. It's funny because in Mass Effect 2, she'll send you fucking emails. And it's like, bitch. It was like a one-night stand. How the fuck she got my email? But yeah, she like sends you fucking messages nonstop. It's so annoying. That's one of the reasons why Shiara is kind of annoying. It's because Mass Effect 2, she'll just start sending you shit.
At the time the statue was built, the entire galaxy respected the Krogan. Now they're simply hated and feared.
They won't have to put up with us for much longer, Turian. My people will die out soon enough, thanks to you.
Some would argue you brought this on yourself. It was the Krogan who started the war.
And the Turians made sure to finish it.
The ambassadors have this beautiful park to relax in, but most of them are too busy to ever use it.
The statue represents what the Krogan used to be. A proud and fierce nation. Now we're just brutes for hire to the highest bidder. We've forgotten our roots.
Yep. Very fascinating stuff. I always like stuff like that. There's a lot of things I think Mass Effect did right. But the problem is I could see why it's a bar for entry for most people who try to get into the series.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. You were at Torfan, correct? You led the final assault against the enemy base, if memory serves.
I don't like strangers keeping tabs on me.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
That's so interesting that the Shadow Broker has that many secrets. And the secrets that they do have are very interesting. Like, how would you feel if you found out today that the United States, we nuked one of our own cities just because we were testing out a nuke? So we just wiped out like 300,000 people that are Americans, only to test out a nuke. And it's because of either political reasons, like maybe they screwed up the demographics of the area, or maybe it's because of, well, they just didn't give a shit, they just wanted to test the thing, or it could be just because of a clerical error where they put in the coordinates for the weapon test to drop, but it turns out someone accidentally missed a number, so they dropped the bomb in the wrong location. What do you think that would do to the United States government? That would destroy a lot of things. That would make everyone say, what? You nuked 300,000 people out of existence on accident or purpose? That is insane. One of the big things with right now, politically speaking, I don't have an opinion on it because I don't think this YouTube channel needs it, but the war for Iran right now. They had a rebellion where the rebellion was because the people didn't have access to water, and the Iranian government shot its own citizens. So now the United States is involved, but the United States is involved for other reasons too. It's a very convoluted mess. But at the same time, how would you feel if, like, that happened in America? Hey, we have no water in our city, and we're literally starving, and babies are dying because we can't mix milk with anything because there's no water. And the government just said, shut up, and then they just started blowing holes into the buildings. Like, that's a secret that you really wouldn't want to leak about your government, because that could destroy all of the society, that could destroy everything. So I think it's really cool that they did the Shadow Broker like that, where he's everywhere, anywhere, he has every detail and secret that could possibly be known. But despite buying and selling these secrets, nothing really changes.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
Because yeah, when you sell information to the Shadow Broker, you're accidentally selling two things, not one. You're selling, one, the information. Like, hey, I have information that the government of France is currently euthanizing a bunch of people to save resources. Okay. But when the Shadow Broker buys that information from you, he now has two information. He has, one, the information you have about the euthanizing, but two, he now has the source of that information. So France could say, hey, who leaked this data? And they'll pay the Shadow Broker like $10 million. And Shadow Broker will go, actually, we got it from this guy. You can go interrogate him and find out where he got his information from. So that's the reason why Bar Levant is very cautious. But it's such a good lore setup. I love it.
Goodbye, Commander.
Mass Effect feels like it's alive. It feels like it's responding to everything. I might do a lore video on this, actually, because this is actually a really good topic. Is when you design your worlds to feel like they're lived in, to where it feels like, hey, this is a realistic outcome. Here's a guy who buys and sells information that's dangerous, and even if all you do is sell information to him, you're still in danger, because now he has the information to say, hey, I know where I'm getting this information from. It's from this guy.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Like, my favorite is the one guy who was found on Florida Beach, who found a package of cocaine money.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Not like cocaine, but just like drug money just sitting in the beach. And instead of keeping it for himself, he turned it into the local police. And then the Florida news anchors are like, this man, blah, blah, blah. They say his full fucking name. They're like, oh yeah, this man. And they show a picture of him. He likes to go fishing here every day. He found this bag of money and turned it into the local police. It's like, what the hell? You just doxed this guy. So now the cartel could be like, oh, you're the asshole. Let's put a hit out on you.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Because it's a big, stupid jellyfish.
How can I convince my superior that I deserve a promotion if I cannot convince this annoying jelly to leave? I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
The CSEC officer is just doing his job. You're causing trouble.
This one is too humble to suggest that the CSEC officer is personally biased. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Yeah, see, I don't have enough Renegade to do this. God damn it.
I'll be back.
This one will continue to spread its message.
Huddle up!
Yeah, we gotta get a little bit more Renegade points.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
She must be working with the Geth, too.
Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull...
Ambassador, there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No! It's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
It was a Turian Spectre who betrayed this council, and it was a human who exposed him. I've earned this.
Commander Shepard, step forward. It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance Branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle, those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I've been ready for this since Eden Prime.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
I'll find him.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
I love fucking Rex, dude.
I've always wondered if the Turians released the genophage on their own, or if the Council secretly encouraged them. Not a lot of security here. Not that you can see, anyway. 10 to 1, there's a sniper tracking our every step.
So this is Spectre training, increases health and accuracy, and damage of your weapons.
Through all my time at CSEC, I never got the chance to witness a meeting of the Council in person. Not too many people have free access to the tower. Even less get permission to meet the Council.
I want to move on. It's just standing there.
Nope. Shit. Yeah, we're going to the med clinic because we can just walk right over here to Emily Wong. Turn in this quest, get free XP, and then we're gonna go to the CSEC and then turn in another quest for Emily Wong for more free XP.
Word on the street is that you've been busy. Congratulations on taking down Fist. I was sure he was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help
These
me?
OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist's files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
I had to kill people for these discs. They're worth more than you're offering.
I didn't tell you to kill Fist, But you're right. I suppose that I did ask you to help me, so... Here, this should be more than adequate. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Oh shit, that's right. She disappears for a bit. That's fine. That's fine. So we're gonna talk to the
in other news,
shopkeeper here.
Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
I like that on how like the elevator tells you where shit is happening in the world, and you can actually go investigate why that is. But it also leads to more creepy things like the corporations know something is going on and they're refusing to report it. They're refusing to say anything to the government. That's creepy. And that's what could lead to really cool dialogue between characters. If you were to ever make a... let's say, for instance, you wanted to make a RPG game of Mass Effect, you could do that. You could do something where corporations know what's going on, but they refuse to tell the government, and you, the player, have to fight this uphill battle of trying to report and do the good thing and save lives. But you don't have evidence because the corporation is burying it. The corporation's not interested in getting involved in tarnishing their name. I think that could be a really cool storytelling. I think that really could be. Besides that, this has been the stream for me. It's been 3 hours. So see you guys next time.